Well, I'm back. I'm back again, doing what I always do, which is doing my best to try to support the musicians. And with your help, we can double that support on helping to gain more exposure and recognition to the musicians out there in the world. So this is going to be a song from Angelina Jordan, a song from her new album, Secrets of the Soul. And the song that I have chosen is Falling for You. How are you doing, by the way? Please tell me down in the comments. I always care about my viewers. Um, we can either have chaotic lives, stressful lives in some way. Things could have bad days on top of good days. But I know that when you come here, this is your chance of giving yourself a break. So I hope that I do my justice in keeping you entertained while you're giving yourself a break. Okay. So I hope that you're doing all right. I really, really do. Um, I'm happy again to further support Angelina. Now, this new album of hers, right now is not on YouTube. And I think I'm not 100% sure, but you can help me and answer that in the comments. I think it's smart for her not to do it because being an independent artist, you want as much of the monies to go to you or not have any limitations necessarily. So right now it's on buy her album on any streaming devices. I think she's on uh Apple Music and iTunes and Amazon.com. And I don't know if there's another one I'm missing, Spotify. Um, and then maybe down the road, the album might go on her website channel, perhaps there to get as much of the information and data going to her as it should be. And then maybe down the road, she'll put it on YouTube. But right now, this is on Spotify, my Spotify account that I'm getting this from because I still, I want to further support her, let other people know about her new album, about her song. We can enjoy the music together. And hopefully, you'll go and buy her album. So, Secrets of the Soul. Most of this album, I believe, was, written and accompanied by her and her grandmother. And that's just a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, my grandmother, my dearest grandmother, has passed. Both my grandmothers have passed, unfortunately, but I got to be a part of their lives for a long time. But I'm glad Angelina is still able to do most beautiful things with her grandmother. Mind you, Angelina's a lot younger than me. I'm 54. But the times that you have with loved ones that you care about, cherish those moments. And the beautiful thing is, these are songs with her grandmother that will be cherished forever. Because luckily, the music never dies when other people do. When people do, the music lives on. So thank goodness for that, right? So that's a wonderful thing. So tell me what you love about this song, Falling for You. I know many of you have already heard this song. I've never heard it yet because I never pre-watch or pre-listen to anything. The one thing I like about this being audio is there's nothing to distract you. Not that it's a distraction, maybe bad choice of words, but when it's an audio, only thing you have to focus on is what you hear. And then what you hear, how you interpret that, and then how you internalize that, and then you can make your own visuals. So I have no problem with audios only. I am a visual person by learning. Like when I was in college and got my bachelor's degree and stuff, and all through high school, I received more, of course, when I visually saw something. But that doesn't mean I can't also retain stuff when it's just audio or what you read. But I'm just saying out loud. Um, there's different types of learners. There's kinesthetic learners and audible learners and textual learners. So which one are you? Anyway, subscribe to her channel, which I have the links in the descriptions. Like and comment to her songs in general. On here, you can like her and stuff by buying her album. And just imagine if you were an independent artist, would you love as much support as possible? Okay. Um, Also, I want to thank my Patreons up on screen, down. Thank you for my Patreon supporters. I only charge $1 per month, people, because I'm not trying to take your whole paycheck. But that really helps. It goes back into the channel because everything I do behind the scenes is not free. Um, they charge you for everything. I have software for everything. For recording this video, for then editing afterwards, for creating my thumbnails. I like to give a best I'm sort of like a perfectionist before I bring it to you. I don't like it to just be some stagnant looking visuals. I try to add little things here. Even like this nice posh padded background that you see, I can change that up. That's a software, just to make it more viewable for you and something different than what you might see on other channels. But anyway, enough of me. Let's get into Angelina, and I'll give my thoughts and perspective afterwards. I'm going to play it straight through. Okay, so hold on and wait until Tazzz reacts.
I walk this road 1,000 times, but never with a heart like mine. The stars are watching, soft and true. They know tonight I came for you. I've made mistakes, I've walked alone, but something in your voice felt home. You took my hand and time stood still, like love was waiting on the hill. If you say yes, I won't let go. I hold you close and let love grow. No promises of stars above, just me and you and simple love. I've waited long, I've prayed, I've tried. Forever starts with you tonight. I don't need riches, fame or gold. Your quiet smile is all I hope. If all I have is just your name, then let me live and die the same. I've tried. Forever starts with you tonight.
This is something about her voice. Let me tell you something. Not to sound corny, but I might sound corny. I don't give a damn. Unfiltered on this channel. Her voice sometimes is just like a melodic, warm blanket, just cuddling you up while you're like at a fireplace. That sounds like a best way to describe it. You know, if you've been at a fireplace and you're just cuddled up in a blanket, you feel so comforted and relaxed and just in a really good mood. And that's how I can best describe how her voice makes me feel, especially in a song like this, a song about love and about committing to someone and about just that pure moment of just letting any walls down and just letting it be and living in the moment and stuff like that. That's what I feel. Tell me how you feel, because I love to know your thoughts. I say this often because I mean it every time. you matter on this channel. So I want you to tell me how this song made you feel. Um, and then like knowing that this whole album is with her grandmother in mind, it just really it hits in home more that there's many young women around there around her age that are not as poised and are not as appreciative of life in general and of things like love and respect and acknowledgement and things like that. Like, like it's so good that her life was just brought up in such a way that she has such respect. She has such respect for all ages, for her grandmother, because there's some young people out there that probably don't respect their grandparents, and you know who you are out there. You might not be on this channel though, because most of the people that watch my channel are 35 plus years old, but you never know. But if you are out there, let's say you don't respect your grandmother or whatever like that, maybe you should, or maybe it's been a while since you spoke to your grandparents or whatever, give them a call. If you're able to, give them a call. Just let them know you're thinking about them. That just popped up in my head, but because sometimes we take advantage and we forget time passes, or they might live far away and you don't see them as much, but you can always contact them if they're around, and text them or call them or just say, I'm thinking about you. You'd be surprised how much that matters. So yeah, that's what I want you to do right now if you're able to. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Both of my grandparents have passed, and grandfathers, so I can't do that anymore. But I still have great memories and fondness of like my favorite grandmother, who most recently passed. I was in her lives a lot and was there through the good and the bad and many joyous times. So I can reminisce and relate to the closest I had with her, like Angelina's has the closest currently with her grandmother. So that's a wonderful thing. And my grandmother used to be able to sing jazz. She had a nice, beautiful, jazzy voice. Um, my mother's mother. So yeah, I miss her. I think about her often. So yeah, she passed away, I think 6 years ago or something like that. So she would be right now, well, next year she would have been 97, I think, something like that. But anyway, shout out to you, Nanny. I love you. All right. Anyway, let's get to some happy thoughts. So yeah, beautiful that Angelina's has this whole album with in mind with her grandmother, and they comprise this together, I believe, and stuff. So this song was beautiful about love, about finding that one person that just makes you just stop, commit. That voice is home. Home is where the heart is, and that's the most important thing. Home isn't necessarily the four walls and roof where you live. Of course, that's home, but you can move, or if you're with a loved one, home is technically wherever they are. Because, hey, suppose people that are in the military, you have a loved one and one of them is in the military and you're back at home. Together, you have that home of love that's with you together. Uh, but yes, like a lot of people in the military, their loved ones, significant others, you sometimes travel with them. Like they go to, I don't know what you call them, bases or whatever, or something where they move with you. So the spouse and the children might move every so many years or months with you. Let's say that's home also, but home is also in your heart, wherever that is. So yeah, I just love this song. It's such a tender song. It's such a very relatable song. It's songs that should make you appreciate love and the power of love and committing to love and um, once you commit to love, then it's a matter of respecting that love and not falling short and not veering away from that love. And that's not always an easy thing. Many people make mistakes, big and small magnitudes. But if you can hopefully come back to the love part and forgive the mistakes or learn from them, that's the ultimate win. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm not a love therapist or anything like that, but I know love and have been in love, so I know of it, to talk somewhat about it to an extent. What are your thoughts? How does this song make you feel? Just the tenderness also in her voice, the nostalgic feeling that it gave me. I have to keep reminding myself she's so young, but her voice is just timeless. It's like she sings like an old wise woman and a young, beautiful, vibrant girl at the same time. You know, so her grandmother and her mother and everybody are all permeated throughout her core. And that's just a beautiful thing. It's quite evident in her verbiage. I think that's a word. But yeah, tell me your thoughts, okay? So yeah, replayability meter. Is this a song that I would listen to again and again and again and possibly put on my playlist? Drum rolls. Yes. Yes, I would. Definitely. Is also the part of the show I do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. Let's stop playing. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Please, please, please support Angelina. Go buy her album. It's not on YouTube now, but go buy it at those places I mentioned, like iTunes and Apple Store and Spotify and Amazon store and anywhere else that it might be that I didn't mention because I'm not well versed in all that. But support her and definitely tell everybody about her. Next time you go to the dentist, say, listen, before you clean these teeth, you got to listen to Angelina Jordan. Please buy her new album. Next time you go to the mechanic, before you rotate these tires, you have to listen to Angelina Jordan. Please go buy her new album. Okay? Tell everybody about it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're telling them something good, right? Never be afraid of telling somebody something good. Anyway, silly. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy. This is on my virtual store. Please check it out. 15% of all sales go to my favorite charity, No Kid Hungry, because no kid should ever have to be hungry. Take care.